Hello friends, it's Natalie B and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a full face of makeup with affordable beauty items. If you're interested on the affordable beauty items that I use and how I achieve this look, please continue to watch the channel. And what else you're gonna do for me? You already know the drill. You're gonna like this video, please, please, please. You're gonna subscribe to my channel. And you're also going to hit the bell for future notifications. And one more thing, I promise it's the last thing. You're going to share this video. Okay? So yeah, that's what you're going to do. Thank you. Okay, so, alright, we're going to be using two palettes from e.l.f. From their bite-size collection. The Truffle palette and the Cream and Sugar little bite-size quad going on. Yeah, they're quads more, they're so palettes. But anyway, and then I'm also going to use this NYX eyeshadow in Jaded. It's like a green metallic color. Okay, so we're gonna start off with somewhat of our transition color, which is this color up here. Sorry, excuse me. This color right here is gonna be our transition color. And I'm gonna also be using, since this is like affordable beauty, I'm gonna even use like tools as far as like from affordable brands. So the brushes I'll be using is like Real Techniques. I have some e.l.f. brushes and Morphe. Okay, so I'm gonna use a Real Techniques brush, which is like an essential crease brush. It's a little dirty because I did obviously this eye off camera. So again, we're gonna start off with our transition color. I'm gonna pick some up. Now, for some reason on the palette, it looks like a light taupe color, but this shadow looks pretty dark once you apply it to the lid. And before I apply it, I'm going to use the Juvia's Place concealer, as far as it's gonna be like what I prime my eyelids with. Okay, so there's like a lot of different things you can do, because I have like the Juvia's Place concealer, and I'm also going to use the Wet n Wild eye primer. So you can do a couple of things with like affordable brands. And then honestly, I could have still did the P. Louise base because it's not that expensive. Like it's 10 British pounds, which probably might, depending on the conversion rate that day, pretty much US dollars, it's gonna be like maybe $12, you know, just depending on the day, like the day and the rate. The only reason why I didn't feature it in the video is like I want to kind of do affordable beauty that's like accessible. Like, not saying you can't order online, but it's like you're gonna order it online and it's gonna take like a week or more for you to receive it, versus just going into the store and getting it and, you know, having your product. Okay, I'm just blending out that Juvia's Place concealer. Now I'm gonna set that concealer with some powder, and the powder that I'm gonna set it with is this CoverGirl Clean Professional in Translucent Medium. Honestly, I was excited to do this video because I was going through what I already own, and I was also trying to figure out what I should pick up for this video. I only picked up a few things. A lot of the stuff I already owned. Let me take that back. I kind of picked up a lot of things. I found like I made an excuse to like literally do a little shopping, but at the same time I also wanted to like try some things. So this tutorial is also kind of like a first impressions type situation. So like off camera I did like my skincare, but I did that with like my regular skincare routine. But as far as like priming my face with I use this NYX Bear With Me setting spray. You can like pretty much use this to prime your face, set your makeup, and refresh your makeup. And then I did a little bit of powder just to like, you know, get rid of a little bit of shine from my skincare. So that's what I primed my face with. And then as far as like the brows, I used Absolute New York, their slim pencil in the color Smoke, and their chunky pencil in dark brown. So as far as like their eyebrow pencils, I definitely like the slim pencil. Let me make sure I'm saying the correct name. So it's called, yeah, the Absolute New York Super Slim Point Fine Brow Pencil. This one, this guy. And like I said, I use the color Smoke. I actually liked this product. It was easy to work with. Because sometimes you'll use a brow pencil and sometimes it's a little hard, but that's not, like for something that's really affordable, it was pretty much good quality. As far as the chunky pencil, I was not the biggest fan of, because it was actually like the actual product was a little hard and the color seemed a little gray to me. So that's what I would say about the products. So yeah, I was not the biggest fan of the chunky pencil, but the Absolute New York Slim Pencil, I'm a fan of. Okay, so we use the Juvia's Place Concealer as my shadow primer and added a little bit powder to kind of set that. So we're gonna go in with our first shade, which was that taupe color, and the Truffle palette, the Truffle Quad. And you'll see what I mean. Where, well, maybe you won't, because the lights are kind of, you know, the lights are kind of washing out the color. I'm sorry if you heard a dog, you know, it's my neighbor's dog. Okay, just gonna add a little bit more of that transition color, and I'm placing this color pretty much on top of my crease, below my brow bone, but at the same time I'm leaving a little bit of that negative space for when I want to add a little brow highlights. And then I'll bring the color down a little. Okay, so yeah, like on camera you're not gonna see it, but like in person this taupe looks brown, you know. Honestly, I feel as if there is no difference between like the browns in both the palettes. Well, for some reason in the Truffle palette the brown is a little bit lighter than the Cream and Sugar, but as far as like that first taupe color, similar to those browns. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and pick up the brown that's in the Truffle palette. I keep saying palette. The Truffle Quad. And I'm gonna put that color beneath that taupey color. This is just to add a little definition. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a little more. Okay, and one other thing about these quads, like honestly, I'm like shook for, like, I don't know, it's just like, you know, e.l.f. being really, really affordable. Sometimes you want to like second guess and like, why is it so affordable? Like, you don't think like the quality is up to par, but like the payoff on these little quads are like, it's serious. And I think e.l.f. did a really good job, and the fact that they're so small and cute, bite size, it's great to travel with. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick up the brown in the second quad, the Cream and Sugar, the brown at the end. So this brown is slightly darker than the brown in the Truffle Quad. And again, I'm just gonna add this brown pretty much where I add, like, it's below the taupe color, but it's pretty much on top of the first brown. We're just literally just adding to add some dimension to this look and add a little depth. And you also want to add these colors to your outer V because you kind of want that gradient smoky effect. Not sure if I'm doing a good job today because like my mirror was that way, so I'm like, let me not bring the mirror close. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to the first quad because the first quad has black, and I'm gonna get that black and I'm gonna add that into the outer V. And then we're going to clean that brush a little bit. I'm using like this color switch type of situation to like remove like any excess eyeshadow, and then I'm just gonna blend a little bit of that black with the clean brush. Well, as clean as it's gonna get, but with the same brush, I'm gonna like just bring that color a little bit into the crease. Like I said, we're not picking up any more of the black shadow, at least not at this point. We're probably gonna add a little bit more black later. Okay, so I'm satisfied with what it's looking like now. So let's start incorporating the green. And I'm gonna grab like a flat concealer brush. I'm using this e.l.f. flat concealer brush. And I'm going to spray it with this NYX Bear With Me, the setting spray that I had, the prime, setting, and refresh spray that I had prime my face with. Okay, with that wet brush, I'm gonna pick up the green metallic shadow. So like I said in previous videos, I kind of cut my crease above my crease so you can see what's going on. Just gonna pick up some more. I kind of skipped a step, but we're already too far gone into this because I was going to add the Wet n Wild concealer again on this eye, but I already started adding the shadow. So I added it on here, but I can still get the look. It was supposed to like make the shadow pop more, but it's fine. It still looks the same. As long as you wet that brush, you're gonna get like good payoff on like a metallic shadow. Okay, and I'm gonna go in on top of it again just to really make that pop. Okay, so I'm gonna wet the same brush. I'm cleaning it off right now. So I'm gonna wet the same brush and I'm gonna pick up like a goldy, it's like a, like without applying it, it kind of looks a little bit of like a copperish type of gold color, but when I apply it, it looks gold on my eyes. So we're gonna pick up that color. Oh, okay. We might have to abort a little bit. I see. Okay, so reason why I was looking gold on the first eye, more so of a coppery gold, is because of that primer. We might need a little bit of the primer. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do it. It's okay. It's about to be a little ghetto, but we'll make it work. So I'm picking up the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna put a little bit on top of that gold color. And honestly, when you kind of make a mistake on a eyeshadow look, a trick is to put like a little bit of primer over it, and it kind of removes the shadow. So, huh. Okay. So spray this again. I'm gonna pick up the color again, so it will look gold. I should have known that's why I was looking gold. You live and you learn. I swear it's still not really looking gold. I know I use the shadow. It's crazy. Okay. It's fine because I have gold here to make it somewhat look like the first eye. I know I use the shadow. Like, I don't know if you're able to tell on camera, but like in person, it's looking like two different eyeshadows. All right. I'm gonna pick up the lighter gold next to it and put that on top of it to see if that's gonna do anything. No, 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 no. Okay. We are here. Now it really looks like two different colors. Okay, so let me do the same thing to the other side. All right, there we go. Fixed it. They look the same. All right. What I will say is I'm gonna add a little bit more green because I want this green to pop as much as this green does on the other side. So I'm gonna wet my brush one more time and pick up the green. I'm gonna pick up some more green. And I'm gonna also pick up black again to deepen that outer V. And I'm just gonna pick up green one more time. And really stamp it on literally the base of the eyelid to solidify that color. It's like you hear, you're not going anywhere. Okay. All right, let me clean my blending brush and I'm going to blend this eye look. I'm gonna pick up that first taupe color. All right, so we're going to give the eyes a break, and then we're gonna go into complexion, and then we're gonna finish the eyes after complexion. Usually I'll do like the complexion off camera unless it's like a video about complexion. But since this is an affordable beauty type of video, I kind of wanted to do complexion on camera and talk about different complexion products you can purchase, you know, at your drugstore or Ulta, and or like on, you know, the websites of the brands. Okay, so I'm like babbling. So like I said, off camera I already did my skincare and I already prepped my skin, so now we're just gonna jump straight into it. I'm going to mist my face with the e.l.f. hydrating setting spray. I'm using like the small size. They have a bigger size. This is like $5. The bigger size is $7. Ooh. I went in a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Next, actually, let me my face dry down a little bit. Honestly, the e.l.f. hydrating mist is really similar to the MAC Fix Plus. The ingredients, I believe they have like similar ingredients. Okay. So now I'm going to apply this L'Oreal Visible Lift Luminous Serum Tint. So pretty much it's like a tinted moisturizer with a little bit of a glow. So I kind of want to do this under the foundation. And this retails for $14.99. I have bought it on sale for like $12 at Ulta. But regularly it is pretty much $15. And then also one thing about what I've noticed as far as like affordable beauty or drugstore, depending on where you decide to purchase it, you could get a good deal. So like what I mean is, if something is carried at Target, and it's not because I love Target so much, but I do get it at Target, I swear, like Target or Walmart, you'll get like a better price than getting it like at CVS. For some reason, like when I was like researching the prices last night, for instance, what was it, the CoverGirl powder that I have here at Target, it retails for $4.39, but at CVS they jack it up to $8.59. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, okay, I get it for whatever reason why it might be a certain price somewhere else, but don't jack it up that much. Like if it's $4 and some change over here, at least make it like $5 and some change, or $6 at the most. But $8, you're doing too much. So if you have a Target near you and you want to buy like some beauty products, go to Target or a Walmart, because some of these little pharmacies they be trying to get y'all money. Okay. So the foundation I'll be using today, because I'm debating if I want to color correct. You know what, I'm going to color correct. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm pretty sure, well, color corrector. I'm pretty sure you guys seen this. It's like $5 now. It used to be $3.99, but whatever. You know, it was compared to NARS for the longest. I don't know if I would necessarily say that, but it is similar in texture. What I will say is I like NARS's color range more. I feel as if NARS has more warmer tones compared to the LA Girl. I feel as if LA Girl, their colors are more cool. So that's what I would say. Get a brush to kind of. So I'm just color correcting a little bit underneath my eye. It just depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But today, so especially with the fact that most of the time I color correct, I always color correct with this product. Why not? You know, do it. Okay. I'm not gonna color correct my face. It's too much. Way too much. Okay, and I forgot to mention that I was using the Real Techniques, the Precision Contour brush underneath my eye to blend out that color corrector. Now, as far as prices, I don't have the prices on the Real Techniques brushes on me, but I will try to do some research and include it in the description below. But anyway, I'm not going to do links today because it's going to be too much links. I'll just write out everything that I used and the prices, and Google is your friend. Okay. So the foundation that I'm using today, now the reason why I did not title this video drugstore, because this foundation isn't necessarily drugstore. It's affordable, but it's not drugstore because you can't just walk into your drugstore and find it. And the foundation that I'll be using is the Juvia's Place, the I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. It's affordable. It's affordable alternative to a lot of the foundations on the market. And at the same time, a lot of the drugstore foundations are kind of very close in price to this. I mean, this one retails for $20, and a lot of the popular drugstore foundations, like for instance, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop is like 15 bucks, and the L'Oreal Infallible, depending on where you get it, you could get it for 12 or you could get it for 15. Then you have yeah, there's a couple of them that's very close in price. Granted, this is still more, but it's very close. So the thing is, with Juvia's Place, you can purchase them at Ulta Beauty or straight through Juvia's Place website. I would always say go to Juvia's Place website, because even though it's 20 bucks, Juvia's Place for some reason always has a sale going on, and at the same time they also have discount codes with different beauty influencers. So that's another way for you guys to save money. So either way, even though it's 20, you might not necessarily pay $20 on a given day. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so I am going to be applying this foundation with this Shop Miss A beauty sponge, and this literally costs $1. Yes, $1 freaking dollar. And yeah, that's that. That's on that. Like, granted, I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's better than a beauty blender. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie like that. But it gets the job done, especially if you don't want to spend $20 for a beauty blender, and then you already know that you're gonna switch them. You literally have to switch them out like every 3 months. And you kind of just want to do something really quick, and it's not necessarily about, you know, quality for you. Get it. It's $1. And you literally get 20 of them for $1. Like, literally, you get 20 of these compared to one beauty blender. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And by the way, the color of the I Am Magic foundation I'm using is the Aqua 330. Yeah. So the only thing I would say about Juvia's Place, about if when you purchase it online, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the color matching is a little tough, but they do have a lookbook to help you out. But if you're like so not used to color matching, it can be intimidating. So you probably might want to go to your Ulta if you have an Ulta near you. And, you know, I can't even say that because now that COVID happened, will they let you guys touch foundations? Because that's another thing. You might, I don't know, when these stores open again, you might be, you know, up for a rude awakening. So I'm going to take that back. But pre-COVID, you know, you could have played with the product and, you know, matched yourself or had like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really shop at Ulta. I literally just shop at their online. And I really don't, you know, so I don't know if their sales associate do color matches. They might. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't even matter because that's neither here nor there because things will be changing because of COVID. So yeah, you might as well go on the website and do the lookbook. I'm not laughing, but you know what? I am laughing at the circumstance. But yeah, because you have to. Because if you don't laugh, you're just going to go crazy. But yeah, like life is going to be different, which is crazy. Okay, before this gets too somber, let's get back to this. So I'm literally just blending this foundation out. And as you can see, it's a nice finish. It's like a velvet matte finish, but it looks a little bit more satin on my skin only because of the skincare prep that I did where I used oils. And then obviously I also did the whole e.l.f. hydrating spray. So all of that is gonna, you know, tweak the finish a little bit. Okay. So I'm pretty satisfied with the coverage. Probably going to go over this side a little bit because this is my problem side. I have a few blemishes going on, you know, and sometimes it's a little annoying, but me too. And like this foundation, honestly, I believe it's like a medium to buildable foundation because I'm not getting full coverage vibes from it. And it's okay because I'm not necessarily a full coverage girl type of foundation. Like I dabble, I dibble and dabble, but most of the time all you need is medium because by the time you put concealer anywhere, you're kind of gonna have that whole full coverage look, you know. But what I will say is I love the finish of this foundation. Oh, it's like it's not drying. It's just, oh, this is amazing. It's like butter, you know, especially when you do your skincare prep. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I sound like okay, so the concealer I'll be using is going to be from Juvia's Place 2, and is it also I Am Magic concealer? I'll have it in the description section. And the number that I'm using is 12. And a really cool thing about Juvia's Place, like granted, like a lot of brands, when they do like their whole color range, they go from like light to dark, and obviously if you're on the lighter end, the numbers are smaller, darker end, the numbers are higher. But in Juvia's is in reverse. The darker shades are the smaller numbers, and the lightest shades are the higher numbers. So that's, you know, something cool. I mean, something a little different, you know. Okay, so my camera, the battery died, but I was pretty much talking about how Juvia did things in reverse as far as the shadow colors and numbers. Anywho, so I'm going to apply a little bit of the concealer on the forehead. Nothing too crazy. My forehead already is big, so I don't really need to highlight it. And I'm not sure if I mentioned the price, but the concealer is $12. And like I said, Juvia always has Juvia's Place always has like a sale going on, or you can always use a influencer's discount code for some money off. Okay. So I'm gonna use a second concealer, which is the LA Girl concealer, and you'll see how like the color looks compared to the Juvia's Place. Like I said, the Juvia's Place is like yellow. It's like super warm, and this color is not warm, but it's going to give me that extra highlight that I want. And the color that I am using is almond. This is super light. Okay, this is like almost Caucasian, but you will see it is gonna work. Well, maybe not almost Caucasian. I am gassing a little bit, but it is super light. This is not what I would do alone. Like, I gotta mix it with another concealer to make it work. And then I'm going to also add that same color on the bridge of my nose too. And a little bit here. That's it. Again, this is how I do my face. It might not necessarily work for you. You probably might have a small forehead and you can bring up that highlight color, but I don't. And honestly, I really don't have to put any concealer there, but I kind of just want a little more dimension in the center of my face. So that's why, like, that's my way of, you know, highlighting my forehead, but not really. So yeah, that's the explanation on why I don't bring it up. My forehead is big, okay? And then my chin, I don't need to highlight it. Look at all of this chin, you know? So yeah. Next, we are going to contour. You know, I swear contour has to be a French word. It has to. I'll figure it out if it is. But yes, we're gonna contour. I have two concealers that I could possibly contour with, and then again, it's the LA Girl concealer because we're doing affordable beauty. They retail for $5. So one is dark cocoa. Okay, so this would be a subtle contour, and it's like super, again, like, but these colors are like super grayish cool tone, so it's perfect to do like a contour type of situation. Yeah, but as far as like the lighter colors, I'm not that crazy when it comes to someone that has like a really warm undertone to use their concealers. Anyway, and the other color that I can possibly use is the mahogany. Mahogany is darker. It's the darkest color. So I'm gonna use both, whatever. Cause I was gonna say I'm debating. I'm just gonna use both. You know, I'm just gonna start off with dark cocoa, and if I feel as if it's not that intense, you know, we'll throw a little mahogany in there. But that's it. That's it. You know, we are trying to do an affordable beauty slay, so why not? So, like I don't know if I've done a complexion video. I haven't probably in a while. But anyway, this is how I like to contour. I like to use this little midpoint right here. I don't know what it's called, but you know this point of your ear that sometimes people pierce. Yeah, I use that as my guiding point. Okay. that, and then the cheekbone. So you'll be able to locate your cheekbone because, you know, you feel it compared to the other. I'm sorry, I'm like, do I have any more product? Okay, so the dark cocoa was dead on arrival. I don't feel like the product is barely there. I don't feel like squeezing it. Okay, so like I was saying, as far as my contour, I like to use this middle part of my ear as a guiding point. I know there's a word for it. I do not know the word, but I like to use that. And my cheekbones also. My cheekbones are right here. And I will pretty much place my contour along my cheekbones. Okay, see that? So this is a dark color mahogany, so I'm gonna have to make do with the dark color. This is enough. This is how I want to do it, because this is already like a dark intense color, and it's definitely like the perfect color to contour because it's like that dark brown that kind of, again, is like gray tone, so it's perfect. I'm like also looking at the mirror because I'm like, oh, do I like the way this contour is looking? I mean, it's all right. It's okay because we're gonna bronze too. Yeah, we're gonna stop here because I don't want it to be too intense. We're just adding, you know, a little color in the face. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And this is why I didn't really want to contour with this color, because it's like a little dark, but it's fine. Like I said, feel around your face, feel your cheekbones, and that's where you would apply your contour. So I'm just blending this with the end of this Beauty sponge by Miss A. By the way, I forgot to say, with Miss A, even though these are $1, it is annoying because you would have to get it from their website, but still, it's worth it. It's $1. Like I said, you could buy like 20. A little more on this side. Okay. And I'm gonna apply a little bit of the powder because I never set the concealer, but I'm not creasing, which is crazy because I am the queen of crease. Yes, I am. Let me find out. This is about to be my favorite concealer in Juvia's Place. Okay. Okay. Because I have not creased. I'm shooketh. I'm really shook. Wow. Now I'm applying this powder with the damp Miss A sponge. And I'm still using that same powder that I set my eyelids with, which was the CoverGirl Clean Professional and Translucent Medium. Yo, I'm really shook right now. I'm really shook. Okay. I think honestly this is more of a first impression than a tutorial because I'm like Because honestly, I'm doing a sign of, I did a sign of a cross, because with everything that I have with me, there's a few things that I have not tried yet. So me trying, like me being on camera, this is my first time doing it. So I was just like, I hope this makeup look turns out well. Because like I said, I've played with the foundation several times. The concealer, I did more of a spot concealing with it versus putting it underneath my eye. So right now, I'm liking this. I'm really, really freaking loving this. And then with the LA Girl, played with that multiple times. But like me using the mahogany is not my first time, it's my second time. Because I remember the first time I was like, but I made it work. So I was just like, I don't know if I was able to, replicate that again. So, okay. All right. Back to the tutorial. So let's go in with some highlighter. Okay, so I played with this highlighter. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. But I have it. We're gonna make it work. So what I mean is I'm using this absolute gold bomb, this glow balm, because I don't know, I've been obsessed with like highlighter sticks lately. Granted, I can't say I've been obsessed with highlighter sticks. I've been obsessed with 2 highlighter sticks. One being from Nude Sticks. I like their highlighter stick, and then I also like the Ciate London highlighter sticks. Now they give you more of like a gluey, a dewy glow, and it's sexy, especially if you want to do like that wet look. It's beautiful. And so I thought purchasing the Absolute New York, their glow balm, would be similar, but it's not. So it's a little disappointing, but we're going to make it work, and we're going to, I'm gonna make it work. Like I just sprayed some of the NYX setting spray, and I'm gonna apply it with this damp sponge. We'll see. We shall see. But I also have, oh no, I dropped the quad. Okay, it's probably broken. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm pretty sure I broke it. I also have my Maybelline highlighter on deck if this is, an epic fail. Hopefully it's not an epic fail. Like it's very subtle, but it's hard to work with. Let me see if I warm it up with my fingertips. You know what? Okay, me warming it up definitely made it better. We're gonna blend that out. With the sponge. So yeah, it definitely gives you a glow, subtle glow. It is not as intense as the Nude Sticks or the Ciate London, but it works. But I will say, even though I warmed up the product, as you can see, I'm still going ham with this sponge. Because I don't know, this product is stiff. It's real stiff. And then they want you to glide this on. Literally glide it on your face. I feel as if it's going to take off the product that I have going on. I don't know about that. But yeah, I've been really like into like a cream or like a liquid type of glow product versus a powder. It just looks like skin and it melts into the skin better. It just, it's like butter. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but again, it's not the Ciate London or the Nude Sticks, but this is affordable beauty, so we're gonna make do with what we have. And then it's okay because I have the Maybelline highlighter on deck to put on top of this. It will definitely show up, but it is a powder highlighter. like I said, which I'm kind of sort of getting tired of, but we just need a little bit of oomph, you know, to this. So we're gonna grab that. And then since I already have highlighter, I won't have to put too much on. And I'm just gonna pick up the Maybelline. I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in Molten Gold. So yeah, that works on top of it. And I'm picking it up with that brush that I had used to blend out my color corrector. This is a contour brush anyway, but I just like the way you could apply stuff with the apple on like your cheekbone. So I should like the way this brush is shaped. You could do that. All right, that's enough of that, because I don't want this to look powdery and stuff. Even though I'm gonna go in again with some more setting spray to kind of just let this get on the skin. Like wow, I can't even speak. But let it, you know, yeah, for it to look more skin-like. Jesus Christ. Okay. As you can see, the Tricks My Friend. It's like a hydrating, or like any type of mist or anything that's gonna, like I said, that's gonna provide hydration, something that's gonna also like refresh the face. So all these products could like work together and look good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with some bronzer. I'm gonna pick the same brush that I picked up for the highlighter, and the bronzer that I'm gonna use, I've been using it in multiple videos, is the Absolute New York bronzer in dark. Their Pro bronzer. Their bronzer does have shimmer to it. It's not like a matte bronzer. It's not a matte bronzer at all. I'm just gonna go over the area that I contoured, because yeah, that's what you want to do. And then you can also bring the bronzer down underneath here. And then I'm gonna also bring a little bit of bronzer in the center of my face. I'm gonna blend that out, don't worry. Blend that out with the sponge in a minute. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I could have contoured the nose, but I'm not going to. I'm not. It's okay. You know, I could make it look more snatched by doing that, but it's fine. What I will do is snatch the contour that's on my face. So grab my Real Techniques powder brush and just put a little bit of powder underneath that contour. See that? Contour a little bit. Well, to snatch the contour. Have a look at it. You know? Alright. The only thing I'm missing is, not missing, but the only thing I have not applied yet is blush. And I'll be applying this Absolute New York Chic Blush Duo and Pure Pink / Papaya. And this one retails for, let me look at my notes, $6.99. Oh no, where's my sponge? Okay, not my sponge, but my brush. Okay, so it looks kind of like peachy. You can't tell because the light's really got this looking light. But okay, one side is more peach than the other. So it's peach and pink. So we're gonna mix them two together. I love like a peachy type of blush versus a pink one. Y'all. To the other side. Okay, so let us finish up the eyes, and I'm gonna go relatively quickly because I feel as if this, not even I feel, I know that this tutorial is going on way too long. All right. So I'm gonna grab my Real Technique shading brush. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use that on the bottom of my eye. All right, so I'm gonna start off with that first taupe color in the Truffle Bite Side Quad from e.l.f. Bring that mirror a little closer to me. So I'm starting off with the first color that I started off with this eyeshadow look. Okay, so next color I'm gonna bring in is the brown. Then I'm going to do the other brown and the black. And then we're gonna incorporate the green on the bottom too. But the darker brown I'm adding towards the edge, like the end of the eye, just to give you more of that smoky effect. I've done this in other videos. And then the black is gonna go the same place. Get your real smokiness. clean that up a little bit with the pointy end of my beauty sponge. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up that brush, and then I'm going to wet it with the NYX Bear With Me spray so I can pick up that green color again. Grabbing Jaded. And do the same thing to the other eye. Okay. And then now I'm gonna pick up those two gold colors. Adding a small amount. I think I'm gonna pick up some more brown, like the darker brown. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna get my eyeliner. The eyeliner. My table is a mess. No, that's not it. Alright, got it. So the liner I'm going to be using is the Absolute New York, the gel eyeliner. They're Glide and Glam in black. And I did play with this and I do like it. It does glide on. So they did not lie. So I'm going to apply this on a lower lash line. Lower lash line. Yeah, lower lash line. Do the same. What? Let me just add a little more. Okay, now let's do the same to the other eye. Something about liner just completes the look. Like, you can have a fire look going on, but you need that eyeliner to solidify it, you know? Then we are going to tightline, my favorite thing in the world. I don't like doing it, but I like how it just completes the look. And because this pencil is so skinny, oh my God, it feels so crazy. It tickles. Oh. Okay. It's done. Next eye. It's because this is so pointy and skinny. This is why. By the way, this pencil is also retractable. This is why it tickles so much. And I want to like get done with this for the sake of time. Okay. Ooh, almost dropped my mirror. Okay, so I'm going to do the wing liner off camera because it's gonna take way too long, but I am using the Maybelline Precise, the Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. Okay, and I'm gonna go off camera. It's like a felt tip. So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera to do that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I added the liner off camera, and I forgot to state the prices of the liners. So the Absolute New York liner, the one that I tight lined with and used on my bottom lash line, it retails for $4.99. And this Maybelline Master Precise All Day retails for, I did not write the price, but I will have it in the description below. Okay, so what we have left to do is a little of the brow highlight. So I'm just going to grab this Morphe blending brush, and I'm just gonna highlight, probably gonna highlight with that copper, like, it's not rose gold, honestly. I mean, is it? It is kind of rose gold a little bit, but I'm going to pretty much yeah, do that brow bone highlight with that darker gold. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Then we're gonna just blend the colors a little bit. Okay. Next, we're going to do lips. So I'm doing a lip liner from NYX, a liquid lipstick from CoverGirl, and like a lip gloss from Wet n Wild. Okay, so this is my lip combo going on. I figured, you know, I was like, let me do some lips. Every single time it's always lip gloss, but I'm still gonna put lip gloss on top of it. But anyway, the lip liner is from the NYX Suede line, and the color is Club Hopper. Let's bring my mirror closer to me. Oh, sorry. So the color at first looks brown, but when you apply it, it's plum. I'm not looking real 90s right now. I feel it. So this is like the lip liner on. We're gonna go in with the CoverGirl Melting Pot Matte liquid lipstick, and I believe this color is Paradise Lost. It's like a really light nude color, real light. So yeah, you know. I'm gonna pick up some more of that color. I don't know, it's just like I haven't been into lipsticks lately. And honestly, it just comes down to me having a love-hate relationship with them. I remember I used to always hate lipstick. Then I got to a phase where all I wore was just lipstick. And then I would just have like bronzer on, my eyebrows done, lashes, but lipstick. Whew. Let me just put some gloss on here because I just need gloss. And then I don't know, it's just like the gloss, always love gloss. Then got into lipstick. I was just like, I kind of let gloss fall on the back burner a little bit, but the love was still there, just fell on the back burner. I don't know how I feel about this lip, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm about to fix it off camera. I'll be back. Okay, so I added a clear gloss off camera. Still not feeling it. What it is it's not giving me the gloss that I like. Like if you like something, if you like a subtle gloss and you don't like, you know, all that extraness when it comes to lip gloss, you probably would like this type of gloss, which is the Wet n Wild. See, I threw it on the table because I'm so mad. I added the clear gloss on it, hoping that it would make it just extra. It didn't do it for me, but again, if you like those type of lip glosses where, like, again, it's subtle and, you know, it's not too glossy, it's the perfect gloss for you. But this ain't for me. It just didn't give it to me. Like, you know, it's all right. It's all right. Whatever. It retails for $3.49, by the way. Okay. So we're almost done, y'all. I know you guys have been with me this long. Thank you so much. You know, you might as well subscribe to the channel, you know, and yeah, and come back and watch more videos. Duh. Like, yeah. Anywho, the last step to this very, very long tutorial is obviously lashes. And the lashes that I picked up is from Absolute New York. It is from their 3D, their Divine 3D Sultry line. And the style that I picked up is called Artemis. Okay. So we're going to see how these lashes look. Oh, this is so extra how it's packaged. Okay. 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 I thought they're okay. I'm not gonna lie. They ain't the best, but they alright. Okay. So this pretty much is the finished look. I will give you guys another angle, you know. But yeah, this is the finished look. Okay, so this is the completed look. What do you guys think? You know, a little bit of a slay with affordable makeup items. And again, like I said, I'm not gonna necessarily have the links to the items because there's so much items. So I'm just gonna have a name of everything that I used today and the prices. So tell me in the comments if you want to see what else videos you want to see. You know, let me know how you felt about the video. And again, like I said, please come back, like the video, subscribe, share the video, tell your friends so they can tell their friends, and you already know. Just let's make this community bigger. And again, thank you for sticking around if you stayed this long. So see you next time. Bye guys.